Hey beauty babes, what's up with it? We're about to do a chit chat, get ready with me. We're gonna talk about what I learned in 2022. Oh, wait a minute. If you're new here, I'm Bridget Harrison, aka Bridget H, hairstylist, makeup artist, and content creator. Yeah, she creates the content. Welcome to my channel, Beauty, Fashion, and Lifestyle. We're talking, we're chatting, and we're getting ready because guess what? I gotta go. So sit here, enjoy this video. So the brows are already done. Yes, they're done. I used the eyebrow stamp. There's a video. I don't be wanting to point, but there's a video that will eventually pop up that you can see how I did my brows for today's look. So we're doing a chit chat, like I already said, get ready with me. Today's gonna be a pamper day. So I was like, you know what? Let me be kind of cute, because normally I go get my feet stuff done, be cute. Let me get cute, then maybe I go to some lunch or something, so I'm gonna have my vlogging camera. And I was like, y'all could just follow me for the day. Now, what we're gonna talk about is what I learned in 2022. So I'm doing a soft glam look. I'm not doing too much, you know, because I use bronzer and stuff and then it just takes it all the way up. So I don't know, but we're gonna start off in the crease of my brow. I'm used to Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. It's like matte finish and I love it. It gives the skin, especially when I contour stuff, it gives the skin a really nice look. And I'm using the Morphe M441 brush. I love these brushes, M441. There's another fluffy brush. They're really good for blending. Y'all, this look is so easy and simple to do. I just like to fluff and go in circles and go up in the eye. I'm not looking for a beat because I'm filming content later. So I don't want a super beat, but I want like a nice glow. Y'all know I like to glow. Baby, the eyebrow be going up. So what I learned in 2022, the most important thing of 2022 was to really keen in spiritually with God. I felt like once COVID happened, everything was shut down, church was shut down. You know, at first I get online, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I just like straight fell off in church. I wasn't getting online. Life was lifing. We was off work. I really started drinking more. It was, you know, we started having these Zoom parties, but I just was like living, like I prayed. I still listen to praise and worship. I wasn't getting no word. Coming into, you know, leaving out 2021, coming into 2022, and then really trying to find my way in life. Like, okay, God, because the hair industry ain't like it used to be. And I was like, okay, God, so what do I do? Okay, so for my lid, on my eyes, I'm gonna come in with this Nars palette. They have some really, really cute colors. I'm gonna do my best not to pick gold, y'all. So I'm gonna do my best. What I decided to do, since I'm using this Nars palette, I'm gonna go in with this red color right here, or the chocolate, and then I'm gonna use this bronze color with this gold color. So let's do that. So pretty much I was saying, like, I wasn't going to church or whatever, right? And then I'm really trying to figure out, like, oh my God, things are changing. You know, Instagram, YouTube, and consistency. Just really keening in on, like, God, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, that's pretty. Y'all know Nars be pigment. So yeah, I was like, Lord, what am I doing? And I have a video where I was just really like, I feel like I had my breakthrough like last year, coming into this year, November. And I just really got back into church and I decided, I was like, you know what? Let me just let God have control of my life. Like, let me quit doing what I think I'm supposed to do or whatever it is. Let me pray, let me search, let me ask for answers. And y'all, this year, like coming in from last year, going into this year, has been like life-changing. It has been amazing. And I really felt like when I really was like, okay, God was like, oh, you ready? Look at this eye. So this is around like September-ish. I was like, okay, God, you know, am I supposed to be doing an influencer? Is this something I want to do? Is this something you have for me? Like, what's going on? Because like I've been at it, but I hadn't been consistent. So I was like, God, what's going on, right? So I'm taking the red and the dark color in this palette and putting it on my crease to soften up the crease. Y'all, when I started praying, it just really, God started answering me in the word. And then I got an email from Sephora and it invited me to the influencer event. And I was like, oh wow, like, did y'all send this to the wrong person? Now, before we continue this conversation, I'm gonna go in, because my eyes are pretty much done. I'm gonna line them shortly. I'm gonna go in with Dior's primer. Dior's primer, it has hyaluronic acid. and a few other things in it that's really, really dope. It helps minimize your pores. So when I say minimize your pores, it gives you a smoother look, so my foundation can go on smoothly and then have more of an even tone. Like, it's hands down one of my favorites. Now, I was saying, pretty much, like, I got invited to the Sephora event. I was like, Lord, you know. Oh, I'm using Lady Gaga's foundation too, Haus. I think, I don't know, I've used it, but I don't know if it was for real or what. So her foundation is nice. I don't know if I actually published a video with it on here or not, but it's dope as heck. It's really good, especially if you want like a skin look. And it has, I think it has hyaluronic acid. Everything has hyaluronic acid. Y'all know hyaluronic acid keeps the skin moisture and makes it plump. It's really like a dope foundation, and I've worn it all day. Like, I might check back in with y'all later. I got a lot of stuff to do today, so this makeup got last. So pretty much when I got the invite to Sephora, I was like, Lord, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, you watching other people, you seeing other people and what's going on, you know, you're like, dang, like, what am I doing? And one of the problems was I was not consistent. I ain't gonna lie. Was I posting? Was I being my best? I was not. I didn't get consistent to the end of 2021 coming into 2022. I ain't gonna lie, like, that's 80% of the problem. But I still needed, like, my mind would be like all over the place, like, you gotta create this content. Then I had to figure out what I like, because if I'm just doing something, like, I can't just be doing it to do it to try to make some money, because if I don't like it, I ain't gonna want to do it. I'm gonna use this Rare Beauty Flunt, y'all, this right here. So, you know, I like to layer my glow, because, you know, I want to be bronzy. But yeah, so I was like, Lord, you know, asking myself, like, dang, you know, what's going on? Like, what am I doing? And I just really had to get in tune with God. At one point in my life, it was just me and God. It's been just me and God. When I say that, like, I've always just saw myself in a different light. And this what goes to point two, is believing in myself. When I was young, y'all saying on projects, I used to be like, oh, I'm gonna do celebrity hair. I'm gonna be a celebrity hairstylist, this. Well, nobody paying me no damn attention. Nobody in the projects wasn't paying me no attention. They like, girl, you gonna have a bunch of kids. I mean, that's what they was thinking. Oh, you gonna have a bunch of kids. You're gonna be right here. Like, when I got pregnant with my first son, my homeboy was like, so you finna sign up for get you a project? I don't stay over here with my kids. Like, it's cool for me, but just believing. And I had just got away from believing in myself. When I started doing makeup, y'all, I'm still such a tomboy. Y'all see grown Bridget. Y'all, I'm still such a tomboy. And this is gonna oxidize. It's gonna work. I know y'all like, oh, Bridget. Oh, what color is this? This is, I'll let y'all know in the description. But yeah, so even when I started doing makeup, like, you gotta think, when I started doing makeup wasn't popular. There was like one black girl in Dallas. I mean, people worked at the Mac store. Yeah, that was popular. But there was this one girl, Bridget. She was like one of the only black girls really doing makeup. And like, and that was hard. You got that. I ain't no artist. I can't draw. And I really like believed in it. And before you know it, I was on set. I was on video sets. I hooked up with Kawan. And, you know, and not hooked up like that. Like, we start working together. Ooh, it's the skin for me. And the whole point of me is, like, I just really got away from believing in myself. So here I am, not even over here with God, but then I'm over here doubting myself, knowing God always give me these dreams and these things in my head that he gives me for me to only understand. I've been there. Like, I've been there on a few different things. So, like, I know better. But because I wasn't going to church and I wasn't getting what I needed, I was just like, oh, girl. But, baby, let me tell y'all something. When I started getting my butt in that church, when church opened back up, let me tell y'all something. When Bishop opened that church up, and we shut back down, like December or whatever, when the numbers started going back up, I was up every morning online. I was up. And things just really started falling into place. And like I said, when I went to that Sephora event, anything I thought I wasn't, God showed me that day that's where I belonged. The environment. I was around, Mina was there, Tanya Marie was there. Like, I met some, first of all, Texas is fully loaded with influencers. Let's start there. And I promise y'all, like, after that, just small things just started to happen. But when I went in there, them girls had their cameras, they had their big cameras, they had their vlogging cameras, they had their phones, and they was taking care of business, like for real. And yeah, I'm really, like I ain't been around nobody outside of my friend Nita, and you know, she does her thing, but we hadn't been to no events like that. I hadn't been to no events like that, let me say that. And I was just like, oh, okay, God, like, oh, this is real. So I was thinking, you know, like, oh, Bridget, you actually doing too much. I really wasn't. I was just, God was just preparing me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, and that's why I'm learning like to question him, because he was really preparing me. And he showed me on that day, these tripods and all this stuff. I got these gadgets. I need them. I'm getting ready now and I'm shooting content and all this stuff. Y'all just don't understand. That day, God showed me. And it was Torre or Kim, one of them was like, God gonna put you in some rooms you don't know how you got there. It ain't nobody but the grace of God. Let me tell y'all, everybody I met had 100,000 followers. At the time I went to the support event, I had like I was been stuck on 7,000 followers on Instagram. That's a whole nother like fooling with Instagram. Instagram will have you somewhere. Oh, anyways, y'all, these brows, don't this eye is brows, y'all. Okay, so yeah, so I was just like, oh my God, like, and you know, as I look at the year, and you know, we get to looking at the end of the year and what's going on with the year and how you feeling about the year. The one thing I can say, the two things I can say is like, I really wasn't where I was supposed to be spiritually and mentally to go to the next level, because I wasn't dealing with God like I used to, and then I wasn't believing in myself. And then that thing is like, you got to make sure your circle, I'm gonna use One Size by Patrick Starr, his concealer. What color is this? This is medium dark one. Y'all, this stuff be bright, but your circle is important, because when you are ready to quit and you got to give up, your circle gotta have your back. If your circle ain't got your back and can motivate you and want to see you do better, you gotta change up your friends. I don't care, because it was days I was ready to jump off the bridge, and I have a few friends and I had someone I work with, and they just talked me off that bad boy, because I was over it, over everything. Again, just going to church, and some of those days just being at church really helped. Like, it helped a whole lot. And it just took, like, I just had to be like, oh my God, God. You know, I had to ask for forgiveness, like, oh my God, I gotta believe in me when I don't even see it. That's the whole point of everything, is believing and knowing, like, that's your faith. I had to start back exercising my faith muscle. Then I had to question myself, well, is my faith too big? Because sometimes I be jumping off, I just jump off head first. And baby, when I tell y'all, Bishop did a sermon one day about that, and God was like, no, your faith not too big. It just ain't happening the way I want it to happen. But guess what? She all right now. Like, mentally, do I still like have my days? Like, when I tell y'all the other day, I had posted on Instagram, like, I want to quit every other day. You trying to get it together, but guess what? I ain't going nowhere. I ain't quitting. First of all, that ain't in my DNA. So I'm patting this product. I'm building it up. Like, I don't want a heavy B, child. I'm not trying to do a heavy B today. To some, they might say it's heavy. To some, might be like it ain't none. But I'm not trying to do a heavy bead. I like using a blending brush. Oh, this is Nars. It's their blending like crease brush, but I love it for my concealer. And it gets up under your eye, because you could pat this product, like pat it, and you can see the difference in my skin. So what I'm about to do is go in with the Sephora powder and Imethod Shot Light. And I'm gonna mix those together, and I'm gonna use the Kabuki brush by Nars. Y'all, this is like my favorite brush to put my bronzer and stuff on. If you watch my videos, if you haven't, if you're new here, go check out the other videos. I'm gonna set my face with the Mercier translucent powder. Oh y'all, it's talc free. It's called Blur. Let me tell y'all, it's nice. I didn't want a whole bunch of coverage today. I'm not, like I said, it's like, I just want a nice little glam. Okay, we doing good. I'm almost done. So I like to start up here, and I'm putting them both together. Mented by itself will be a little bit too much, but it works. But yeah, y'all, so like going into 2023, it's so much, not even just 2023, I just really started betting on myself and just really on some like talking to God type stuff. okay, God, what do I need to do, God? Is this for me? Is this person for me? Why, like, if this person, I meet somebody, my discernment has become so off the chain. Like, it's unreal. The discernment is like even just doing hair with people, but ooh, the discernment is like for real. I'm gonna use the M443 brush. I like this brush because it's more of a flat brush. It's not a circled fluffy brush. And when I do my contour on my nose, it just works really well because I like to go up into my eye. Because y'all know my nose is fat and that ain't going nowhere. So yeah, that's where I have been. Like, even with my friends, and now don't get it twisted now. Me and my friends, we go from A to Z with the conversation. But if we on Z all the time, it's just gossip and mess. And it ain't like, sis, what's your goals? What we working on this week? What we trying to do? If we ain't talking about what we trying to do somewhere in between that, or, you know, like, oh, okay, so sis, you going to church this week? What we doing? All your relationships got to be equally yoked. And then if you're the only one in your group that's just doing something different, guess what, sis? Not even intentionally, your thought process can change, and you'll look up and you'll be like, how did I end up over here and I was over here? Because you around people and you're not, like, y'all not pouring into each other, or you're the only one pouring. If you're the only one pouring, oh, she did that. Ooh, look at the skin. Okay, so what I'm about to do is I'm gonna use Sephora's liner, their gel liner. I haven't, let me tell y'all, this is my second one buying. Y'all see how that changed the look of my eyes? So I'm taking the what is this? Oh, this is the MAC 210 brush, Nars. Morphe has a I'm gonna use the Morphe brush, M431. It does the exact same thing. So I'm just gonna buff it out. Soften it up, buff it, give it like a nice lip blend, and it just blend. Oh. And I'm not putting no lashes on. And I'm still gonna be cute. Look at that. Okay. I'm gonna do it under my eye before I set my eye. Now that I have done that, I'm gonna go in with Laura Mercier's Honey and Translucent powder. Give me a little paper towel, and I'm gonna pour. So now, look, I have to look at the vlogging camera. I have on my cute warm up that I got from Target. Yes, it's cute. As soon as I seen it, I bought it. Didn't check the bank account because I had to have it. Sky blue is one of my favorite colors. And I'm about to get out here in these streets, but I told y'all I was done, but I'm done for real now. Look at here. Ain't she cute? Oh, let me tell y'all, the fragrance I'm wearing today is Aqua Celeste Forte by MFK. That's what she's wearing. Thank you guys again. This outfit, I don't think they have it anymore, but these shoes, I might link them. The company don't have no brown skin people on their Instagram. So anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. So in all, first of all, okay, so in all, the chit chat, because I got to get out of here. Now, moving forward, we believing in ourselves and we're going to put God over everything. And let me know what you're working towards going into the new year. What's on your resolutions or things you've seen that you need to change, because I don't wait till the new year to reevaluate my life. I reevaluate on the regular. I stay somewhere reevaluating, and if something ain't working, if I feel like I just like, okay, God, what's going on? And then I'm gonna step back and look, and then a lot of times I gotta ask God, is it me? Don't be scared to ask God to reveal to you if it's you. If you're the raggedy person, God gonna tell you. You know, sometimes we don't want to know that, but it's the truth. She's cute. She got errands to run. Ain't this blush pretty by Juvia's Place? Anyway, she's cute. She got things to do. Subscribe, turn on notifications. Let's talk about it. What are you working on? Let's talk about it. Let's be intentional with our time and intentional with what we're doing mentally, y'all. Because if our mental isn't where it needs to be, guess what? We can't be here and be healthy for our families or no one else. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Join the tribe, turn on notifications, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys sooner than later.